Hi everyone. Now we are in this session we are discussing about the stationary waves. Okay. In previous classes we are discussing about the what is the waves and types of waves. And previous class we are discussing about the wave parameters. Now we are knowing about the stationary waves. Now we have to know what is the stationary wave. Stationary waves are nothing but they are formed by the superimposition of two transfer waves or progressive waves. Transfer waves are nothing but the progressive waves. When two transfer waves are traveling in the opposite direction like that. Okay. Let us consider a transfer wave which is moving in a direction. Let us taking as the direction A is going as like this, and another wave which is coming back and reflected back or in another side like this is moving like this. This will make us stationary wave. Okay, it will make stationary wave. In stationary wave the energy is constant. Okay, in stationary waves the energy will constant. During the formation of stationary waves there are nodes and antinodes are formed. Nodes and antinodes are formed. Okay. The displacement is lesser in the axis. Where the point at this point the displacement is less, x is equal to 0. This point is known as the node. Okay. And the displacement is more at a certain point in its propagation. This point known as the antinode. Okay, node is nothing but displacement is 0. Antinode displacement is not 0, non-zero. Is some other high. Okay. Now we know about the distance between nodes and antinodes. We already know what is the wavelength. Wavelength is nothing but lambda. When we know the distance between two successive crust or front, this is the crust, this is the crust. The distance between these 2 points is lambda. This point to this point is lambda. Okay. Now from on this basis we have to know the distance between node to antinode, antinode to node. Okay, the distance between two nodes, successive nodes, అంటే రెండు వరుస nodes మధ్య distance. Okay, what is the distance between these particles is lambda by 2. Okay, in this mode the distance between this wave is lambda by 2. The distance between in which is nodes are antinodes. Okay. This point to this point the distance can be written as lambda by 2, or from antinode to antinode. Okay, this point to this point we can written as lambda by 2. Okay, now the distance between node to antinode, అంటే from this point to this point, node to antinode, it can be written as a lambda by 4. Okay, these things are basic things of stationary waves. Okay, now formation of stationary waves in structural string. Okay, we know that what is the stationary wave? When two waves are supercomposed to each other. Now we are forming the stationary waves in stretched string. Okay, stretched string nothing but a string is fixed between two ends. Okay, in a wire or nothing but string is nothing but a wire which is fixed between the two ends is known as the stretched string. Okay, in this thing we can form the stationary waves. Okay, now already we know the stationary waves are superposition of two waves. Okay, one wave is going in this way and another wave is coming in this way. Okay, there are forming of nodes and antinodes. Node is will have the minimum displacement, antinode have the maximum displacement. Okay, we can represent the distance between node to antinode lambda by 4 and node to another node is lambda by 2. Okay, these are the displacements. Okay, now we are assume that the displacement of the first wave, this wave is considered as a sin kx minus omega t, and the displacement of the another wave propagation can be considered as a sin kx plus omega t. Okay, according to superposition of theorem of stationary waves, we can written as a y equal to y1 plus y2. Okay, from that one we know that formula sin a minus b plus sin a plus b we can written as a 2 sin a plus b. Okay, from this formula we can written as a 2a sin kx plus omega t. This equation represents the resultant displacement of the stationary wave. Okay, now we have to find the velocity of the stationary wave. What is the velocity? V is equal under root of t by mu, where T is the tension in string. Tension is nothing but the some other force in the that wire. Okay, mu is the linear density. Okay, linear density. We know that the velocity of the wave particle which having the frequency is mu. Okay, V equal to the mu lambda. Okay, what is the frequency? We can written as a V by lambda. Okay, now we know that what is the value of V under root t by mu. Okay, we substitute this one in equation. The frequency can be written as the 1 by lambda into under root t by mu. Okay, for what is this frequency? Now for this first mode we have to find the fundamental frequency. What is the here? Length is what is here? Node to node is lambda by 2. So the length is lambda by 2. Okay, for first mode, this is the first mode. What is the length here? Lambda by 2. This point is a lambda by 2. So the length is can be written as a lambda by 2. Okay, now that one lambda equal to the 2L. We know that fundamental frequency equation. We can get that mu equal to 1 by lambda under root t by mu. So we know the value of lambda. So we can write the lambda equal to 2L under root t by mu, which is represent the fundamental frequency. This equation represent the fundamental frequency.